Hi friends, it is a hot one. It was supposed to be thunderstorms today, and we did not get them. Somebody is getting them. Maybe later we'll get them. There's been these dark gray clouds throughout the morning and the afternoon. I'm still nasally from mold, but B and I are getting ready to go on an adventure. I have not left Long Island in almost 10 years due to not being able to do long car rides, not being able to fly because of the EMF. It just feeling overwhelming with all the things I have to pack, which I'm going to show you in the next video. Everything that we're taking just for B&I for 3 nights, 4 days. So we are going up to a green rental in the Finger Lake region of New York. I have never been there. I've been to Ithaca when I was in college. They do the Cortica Jug, which is Cortland and Ithaca football game. They vie for this Cortica Jug. It's a big deal. And I went up for that, and that was probably, I was 20. So that's almost 23 years ago. So B and I are going to be taking the ferry to Connecticut and then driving 5+ hours west and north to the Finger Lakes and seeing how we feel up there. Seeing if we like it. It's going to be so much less crowded, although it is summer, so there'll be a lot of people up there, but it won't be as densely packed with people living there like it is here on Long Island. They just keep building, they just keep packing us in. We're no longer sardines, we're whatever is more tightly packed than sardines. So my bandwidth is kind of low today. I had to meal prep a bunch of meals and freeze them, make sure all the ice packs are ready to go. I have been cleaning the house the entire week, thoroughly deep cleaning pretty much every single day, so that it is ready for this thorough mold treatment of the attic, main floor, basement, garage, camper, and my husband's truck, because I was in that truck for 5 minutes and I got really sick from the mold. So that's the game plan. They are coming tomorrow at 8 a.m. B and I are leaving tomorrow at 9 because we are taking a 10 a.m. ferry. Luckily the ferry runs every hour, so on the way home I'll be leaving upstate, driving back to Bridgeport, and waiting for the ferry. So the garden is feeling like B was very labored breathing. She's like, it is hot out here. It is hot. It is humid. It's supposed to be beautiful the next few days on Long Island. It's funny because it's going to be 50 degrees tomorrow night in the Finger Lakes and only have a high of 70. And then it's going to actually be hotter up there if the forecast is accurate. And then it's going to be down here on the island. That could be for 2 reasons. One is landlocked, even though it's in between Finger Lakes. I live close to the coast. And 2, who knows, wacky weather. So what did I do today outside? Not much. I did harvest some string beans. I harvested some cucumbers. I'm on beetle watch. So if I see beetles, I'm killing them. Unfortunately, we have had lanternfly nymphs already. Last year, that really wasn't an issue. I only saw one mature one. But this year, I've seen, I don't know if it's the same one 3 times or 3 separate ones. So you can see the peas, it is the end of the peas. But the jewelweed is still going, and I'm leaving it because the hummingbirds love it. And my triple trio of hummingbirds came back last night. We are dealing with lots of issues with ants this year because it was such a wet spring. So tons of carpenter ants, tons of sugar ants, tons of ants. And they're actually really aggressive that when I sit on the patio, they bite me. I did make it's a helicopter going by from all the rich people in the Hamptons going back to the city. So this is St. John's wort. You can see it's on its way out. I did make a flower essence from it so I could get the goodness from it. You can see the chamomile is starting to bloom over here. I harvested some feverfew. I left some flowers so that I have more plants next year. And this is the other St. John's wort. You can see that the Melons are growing. I have some elderberry ripe berries, hopefully drying in the greenhouse while I'm gone. I also collected seed pods off my purple baptista and got the seeds out of those, and I'm hoping that they will dry while I'm gone as well. There really isn't a lot that needs to be done. We have tomatoes, but they are not anywhere close to being ripe. They're not even blush. It's really just the elderberry that needs to be focused on, and it's really just this one. The other ones haven't started to turn yet, and this is the one that is the most fruitful. So I did pick, I guess, about 4 ounces dried today. I mean, fresh today, which dried would only be 2 ounces, right? Because it shrivels up. But I'm not complaining. So whatever we get, we get. Blueberries are starting to turn. We never get them. The birds get to them before we do. We've tried covering them, all the things. It doesn't make a difference. I did get a few blackberries. But really the garden hasn't really started producing. I did have some cucumbers. I had 3 cucumbers, so I took 2 of them to take with me. Interesting enough, this was labeled as a cucumber. This is something I traded with somebody for. And that's not a cucumber. That's a type of winter squash, which is fine because we like winter squash. We'll eat a lot of it. I'll cure it. But, you know, thought I was getting cucumbers. So another year we might not have a lot of cucumbers, and that's okay. The Kakuzi and Trombosino are still kind of struggling, which sucks. So I haven't had squash other than farm shares that people have shared with me. And this is the peas that were spent that I pulled. I see a pod on here that I missed. But you can see the tomatoes, they're growing. They have fruit on them. I had plucked all the flowers off for a while because I wanted them to focus on growing, having strong root systems. So we'll see. The marshmallow is in bloom, even though the groundhog had eaten it. It has come back in its glory. And the calendula is really happy. And the tulsi, the basil's happy this year too. The sunflower came back even though the groundhog ate that too. And the sweet potato is coming back. So we will see. But the beetles have been chomping away on the roses. The rugosa rose, which gets the really big hips, which are full of vitamin C. What I'm curious about is when B and I go up there, we're staying on a farm, like what I can forage there. So the owner said that I'm welcome to anything I find, and I'm going to talk to her about it and see if she wants to forage with me and how it goes. And we got everything together for B and I to leave tomorrow. B, are you excited to go on an adventure? Yeah, on the ferry and a long car ride. Yeah, she knows something's up because she saw me putting on. We have a soft crate. That's her place. It's been out for 6 weeks, so she got reacclimated to it and did not fear it. She saw me packing that up today, putting her toys in there, putting her bed in there, and she was like, "What's happening?" Then she saw some like extra bowls, some of her stuff. She's like, "What's happening?" So she knows something's up. She actually was nervous that I was leaving without her, so I'm letting her know that she's coming with me. I don't go far without her. And when we get back, hopefully, my home will be healthy again. If it ever was. It hasn't been the 15 years I've been in it. But I'm hoping that this treatment works and it gives me some time to figure out my next steps. Getting off the island, getting into a healthier living situation where B and I can be free and grow what we want, how we want it, and not be on top of neighbors, but to actually have room to spread out, have privacy, do classes. Oh, there you go. Sorry for that, guys. Talk to you soon.